doing the play of Spiderella. Spiderella lived with her two ladybug stepsisters. The stepsisters were very mean. They were constantly making fun of Spiderella. They always made Spiderella do all the chores.
We're both beautiful ladybugs. We have pretty spots and dainty wings. We have 6 legs. You have 8 legs.
Yeah, you're weird, Spiderella. You have 2 extra legs. The only thing your extra legs are good for is doing housework.
Hop to it, Spiderella. Put those extra legs to work. Sweep out the pantry. Clean up the kitchen.
We're ladybugs. We're too sweet and pretty to do housework. Besides, we might hurt one of our beautiful wings.
Spiderella went about her work sadly. The two mean ladybug stepsisters simply sat around the house, chattering and gossiping. They were both very excited. There was going to be a big bug ball thrown by the cicada fence.
I'm so excited. I want to look beautiful so that cicada prince will fall in love with me.
I'm going to wear a lovely ball gown, and the cicada prince will ask me to marry him.
I'd like to go to the bug ball too. That's the craziest thing I've ever heard. You have 8 legs, not 6. How would you even dance?
The only thing you're good for is cleaning and spinning webs. Go spin us down to the ball.
The next day, the ball arrived. The cruel ladybug stepsisters set off wearing the gowns that Spiderella had spun. Spiderella stayed home dressed in rags, clothing, doing chores. Spiderella washed and dried the dishes with her 8 legs. She was very sad.
Oh, I wish I could go to the bug ball too. It would be so much fun.
Spiderella was crying so hard that she didn't even notice that she had a visitor. It was a brown insect with wings with a tiny tiara. It was her fairy godmom.
Why are you crying, Spiderella?
Oh, I wish I could go to the bug ball.
And you shall, my dear. I'm your fairy godmother, and I will grant your wish. Now, Spiderella, go fetch an acorn.
Spiderella picked out a nice round acorn. The fairy godmom flapped her wings, and the acorn turned into a tiny coach. It was drawn by 4 strong ants.
Thank you, fairy godmother. What a wonderful way to travel to the bug ball. But I don't have anything to wear.
Don't worry, my dear. I will give you a beautiful outfit.
The fairy godmother flapped her wings. Suddenly, Spiderella's rags turned into a beautiful dress. The fairy godmother flapped her wings and one more time. Glass slippers appeared before Spiderella. There was 8 of them, set up in a neat row. Spiderella put on 8 glass slippers and climbed into an acorn coach drawn by 4 strong ants.
Well, I'm off to the bug ball.
Have a wonderful time, dear. But remember, be back home by the stroke of midnight. Otherwise, your acorn coach will turn back into an acorn, and your gown will turn back into rags.
At the bug ball, Spiderella had a wonderful time. She danced with a very handsome cricket and an extremely humorous roly-poly.
And now, I'd like to play a song for the most beautiful bug in the ball.
He's walking right toward me.
You're bugging out, sis. He's obviously walking toward me.
The cicada prince walked past the 2 ladybugs and stood directly in front of Spiderella. He began to rub his wings together and made a lovely buzzing sound. Spiderella couldn't believe it. The prince was playing a special song just for her. She was the bug of the ball.
You're a beautiful bug. Together we could be snug. We could live in a rug or an old jug.
What a lovely song.
Thank you. Would you care to do the jitterbug with me?
Spiderella and the cicada prince danced the jitterbug, but soon Spiderella realized that it was nearly midnight. She scurried out of the ball, moving so quickly that she lost all of her 8 glass slippers. The next day, the cicada prince traveled around the forest, trying to find the beautiful bug beautiful bug at the ball had captured his heart. He brought the 8 tiny slippers with him. He could find if he could find who they belonged to, he would have his love bug. He knocked on the first door. He knocked on the first home where Spiderella and the two ladybugs lived.
Who was it? Who is it? It's the cicada prince.
Well, open the door. Good afternoon, ladybugs.
Hello, Prince. Can I get you a lump of sugar to chew on?
Hello, Prince. Can I get you a glass of bug juice?
No, thank you, ladybugs. But I do have a favor to ask. Can each of you try on these glass slippers?
The first ladybug stepsister tried on the glass slippers, but it was so small it didn't fit. But the second ladybug found that the slippers fit just fine.
There, I put on all 6 slippers. I am your true love. Now give me a big fat cicada kiss.
Not so fast there. There are 8 slippers, not 6.
8 slippers?
Just then the cicada prince noticed Spiderella. Spiderella looked rather familiar. He asked her to try on the glass slippers. They fit and he had just the right number of 8 legs. He found his love bug.
It's you. You're the beautiful bug from the ball. I love you. Say, you'll be my little spider wife?
Of course I will, my prince, but I'd like to get rid of these glass slippers. They're really hard to walk around in.
And so Spiderella and the cicada prince lived happily ever after. The cicada prince would walk often and rub his wings together. The silly song and Spiderella rather would always either went barefoot or wore sneakers. The end.
Good job.